The permanent press. In the early years of the laundromat, Sam believed in repetition. He liked the way the place woke up the same way every morning, the lights flickering on one row at a time, the low mechanical cough of the older machines, the slow build toward noise. Order emerged from motion. Dirt disappeared if you gave it long enough. This seemed, to him, like a workable philosophy for a life. The laundromat sat on a corner 3 blocks from their house. Narrow, practical, forgettable. Sam and Anna had bought it when their children were still small enough to nap on piles of folded towels. The kids learned to exist there, the way other children learn to exist in backyards. Maya at the folding tables with her pencils lined up, and Leo counting quarters into uneven stacks. People assumed it was a temporary chapter. Sam never did. Some things, he believed, earned their permanence through use. Anna ran the place better than he did. She noticed things before they became problems. A rattle in a dryer, a customer who needed help but wouldn't ask. She remembered which machines shook if overloaded and which ones tolerated abuse. Sam admired this about her and slowly came to depend on it. Her steadiness became something he leaned against without doubting. When it shifted, he did not feel the impact immediately. What he noticed first was improvement. Anna laughed more. She seemed lighter, less compressed by the day. She moved through the laundromat as if it were giving her something back instead of taking from her. Sam told himself this was good, that people were allowed to change without explanation. At home, she was kind. With the children, she was unchanged. With him, she was adjacent. Not distant exactly, just elsewhere. Maya noticed. She was 12 and already practicing the careful observation of adults. She asked questions that sounded casual, but weren't. Leo, younger and more literal, asked his questions directly, like why his mother came home later some days, why she didn't fold laundry with them anymore. "She's busy," Sam said. It was an answer that worked until it didn't. Sam responded the way he always had to uncertainty, by adding effort. He brought Anna coffee, suggested they go out more, fixed small things around the house. He did not frame these as solutions because he did not yet know there was a problem. Anna accepted the gestures with gratitude that did not quite connect. If there was guilt in her, he could not see it. If there was joy, it seemed to come from somewhere he could not reach. There were no signs that would later make sense in retrospect, no messages left open, no unexplained absences, no change sharp enough to point at. Whatever was happening fit neatly between the rest of their life. Maybe that's why it took him so long to understand it. She told him on an ordinary night. The children were asleep, the television was off. The house was quiet without being intimate. "There's something I need to tell you," Anna said. Sam sat down because standing felt like too much commitment. She spoke slowly, carefully. An affair. Past tense. It was finished. It had not meant what he might imagine. He listened without interrupting, noticing only practical things at first. The tremor in her hands, the way she avoided certain words, the relief that crossed her face when everything had been said. He felt no anger, only a sudden uncertainty about where he was. He asked questions. How long? Who? Whether it was over. When he asked if she had been lonely, she nodded. That answer stayed. They agreed not to tell the children. They said it was adult damage, that Maya and Leo deserved a life that didn't have to make room for it. But families reorganize themselves around harm, whether they acknowledge it or not. Maya grew quieter. Leo clung harder. The house became careful, like a place with a crack in the foundation everyone pretended not to see. Anna tried. Sam never doubted that. She was present, faithful, gentle. But trust did not return fully formed. It returned thin. People later asked Sam why he stayed, as if staying were passive, as if leaving were the only expression of dignity. He stayed because he loved her, because he loved their children, because the life they had built had weight. He stayed because leaving would have been another kind of loss, and he had learned how cumulative loss could be. Love changed shape. It became quieter, less sure of itself, more careful with what it promised. Years passed. Maya left for college. Leo grew into himself. The laundromat aged alongside them, its machines louder, its floors harder to keep clean. Sam and Anna worked side by side. They spoke of logistics, schedules, repairs, weather. They did not speak of the affair. It had not vanished. It had settled. One night, Sam closed the laundromat alone. Without thinking, he loaded two machines, one with his clothes, one with Anna's. As the cycles began, he stood between them, listening to the identical rhythm, the same low thrum echoing off the tile. It occurred to him then that Anna had not washed their clothes together in years. When the machine stopped, he opened his. He folded his shirts slowly, carefully, stacking them with the same precision he used for customers' laundry. Anna's machine stayed closed. Sam turned off the lights, locked the door, and went home with only his clothes. After that, it became the arrangement. They shared a house, a business, a history. They raised their children into adulthood and spoke to each other with kindness and restraint. But their lives no longer combined in the small, ordinary ways that once made the marriage feel seamless. They slept on opposite sides of the bed. They planned schedules independently. They washed their clothes separately. Nothing else needed to be said. Her affair had not ended their marriage. It had defined its borders.